Now we are going to see the new topic, rounding numbers, but it also comes under place value, chapter 1. So rounding number. So now we are going to see rounding number. Let's start this class. Round to the nearest 10. Round to the nearest 10. What does it mean? Round to the nearest 10. 42 is closer to 40. This question answer also given. See, look at the number is 42. Okay, this is ones and this is 10. So you have to round the nearest 10. So you have to make this number as nearest 10. Okay, so you have to form it as a round of the numbers. Round of the numbers means you have to make the number, the ending number is 0. The ending number must 0. So round to the nearest 10. So nearest 10. So what is the nearest 10? You have to find out and do this sum. So 42. This is ones place 2 and tens place 4. Look at the number 42. Ones place 2 and tens place what? 4. So this is 42. So 4 tens and 2 ones. So generally we are going to ones place, you have to look at the number 2. So 2 is less than, 2 is what? Less than 5. 2 is less than 5. That means generally 5 and less than 5 means less than 5. So you have to what? You have to write the what? Next what? You 5 and less than 5. So what is the number? 2 is less than 5. 5 and less than 5. If the number comes under in 5 and less than 5, what you're going to do, if you round off the number, you have to what? 42 is closer to 40. So which one is a very closer to 42? That 40 is closer to 40. So you have to go to the what? Before the numbers. Before the numbers you have to look at. That means 42, that is 41 and 40. So 42 is very closer to 40. That is what? 2 less than 5 means you have to round off the number. So 42 is closer to 40. So you have to write 40. So this is the what? Very nearest to 10. 42 is a closer to 40. So round off nearest to 10. That means 42 is closer to 40. So nearest to 10 is 40. So I've told you the ending number is 0. So you have to round off the number is 40. I'll repeat once again. See, round to the nearest 10. This is the question. 42 is closer to 40. That means the answer is 40. So 42 is a number. This is a question. So 42 in the ones place 2 and tens place what? 4. That is 4 tens and 2 ones. We can call it as 42. So you have to look at only the 2. You have to concentrate only in ones place value. That is, what is the number in ones place? 2. So generally 2 is less than 5. That means 2 is less than 5. That is 2 is less than 5 means 5. That the rule is 5 and less than 5 means you have to what? You have to check the number very properly. That is 42 is closer to which number? So see here 43 and 44 and 45. So 46, 47. So 48 and 49 and 50. So 42, this number lies between what? 40 to 50. So this 42 lies between 40 to 50. So this is the number. So this number 42 lies between 40 to 50. So very closest number means you have to look at this side, move this side. So you should not go to that side. That means what is? That means you have to look at this, which number is very close. 40, next what will come? 41. So 42 is closer to 40. So if you round off the number, you have to concentrate only the closer to 42. So 42 is closer to 40. That's why the round of the nearest 10 is 40. The answer is 40. So 42 means you have to look at the ones value first. So what is the number in the ones place? 2. So 2 is less than 5. What is the rule? 5 and less than 5 means you have to what? You have to consider which is very closer to the particular number. So 40 is very closer to, 42 is closer to 40. That is what, if you round off the number, the nearest 10, that is 42, the nearest 10 means 40. That is the answer is 40. And also I told you 42 lies between 42 lies between 40 to 50. So 40 to 50 I have written the number. So 42 is closer to 40. So you should not go to the backward direction, you should go to the forward direction. So 42 is closer to 40. That is why this number, round of the nearest 10 is 40. So I have written 40 is the answer for this question. The next is 45 is rounded to 45 is the midway point, and 45 is rounded to 50. So from this 45 is the middest number. So 45 I have told you 5 and less than 5. Again 5 and greater than 5. That means greater than 5. Greater, excuse me. 5 and greater than 5. You have to concentrate next nearest 10. Next nearest 45, the next nearest 10 is what? 50. So that is what 45 is a midway point. So 45 is rounded to 50. Anyhow, the nearest 10 or nearest 100, you have nearest 10 means you have to end up with 0, and nearest 100 also end up with 0. But nearest 10 you have to end with only 1 0. But here what is nearest 100? They end up with 2 zeros. That is the only difference between nearest 10 and 100. But I am telling you very clearly, 45 is the midway point. So 45 is rounded to 50. So you have to, 45 is the middle number. So you have to go to the backward direction only. Why should I say this? Because 5 and greater than 5 means, so the end value becomes what? 0 only, always comes. So 45 is rounded to 50 because it's a midway. So 5 and greater than 5 means you have to consider the backward direction only, backward numbers only. So 45 is the nearest to the nearest 10 means 45 rounded off of 50, that is nearest, a closer number is 50. That is what 45 is rounded to 50. Next one is a number at the midway point is always rounded to the next large number. That is what I told you. You have to consider only the next nearest 10 number. Next nearest 10, 45 is the next nearest to 50 because we have to round off the number, the end with 0. That is what we have the nearest 10 value is nearest next 10 is nearest next 10 50. That is what the rounded the nearest 10. So next nearest 10 value is 45 means that is 50 is the answer. So 45 is rounded to 50. That's the right answer. The next one is round 470 to the nearest 10. So don't forget this is clearly given. Midway point is very important and rounded to the next largest number. Next large number, not largest, large number. So that is what 45 is rounded to 50. The next subdivision is, this is second subdivision, this is the first subdivision. So round 476 to the nearest 10. So look at the number, 476 is closest to 480. So that means 476. This is ones, this is tens, this is hundreds. So this nearest to 10. So you have to consider these two digits because this is 476 is closer to 476 is closer to 480. Round the 476 to the nearest 10. So the 10 value that you have to consider, this is ones place, this is tens place. So for 76 you have to consider. So 76 means I've told you already, that is here, that is 5 and less than 5. That means you have to consider the forward side, and 5 and greater than 5 you have to consider the backward next to what? Next to larger number, next large number. So 76 means here what? 50 and what? Greater than 50. Greater than 50. So it is also what? It is also next large number, next large number. So 476 means it becomes what? 480. So 476, 477, 478, 479 and 480. 475. So it is 476. This is a number. So nearest a closure number, and also what? It's a 50, 450. It comes under 50 and greater than 50. That's 450 and greater than. So 476, it's greater than 450. So next what large number only you have to consider. So 476 is becomes what? 480. The round of what? Nearest to 10 is 476 is closer to 480. So 476 round out to 480. This is a right way. 50 and greater than 50 mean next large number. That means backward side you have to consider. And 50 and what? Less than 50. Less than 50 means what? That is, you have to consider what? Forward side direction, forward direction. That is, for example, I'll tell you here 426. So it was less than 450. So closer to what? 400. So 400 and sorry. So it becomes 426 means 4 nearest 10. So 420 is the right answer for this question. Okay, 420 is the example, another example. So it is less than 450, but you have to round off nearest 10. That means it is goes to the forward direction. So 420, because last only one digit only you have to consider 0. So end with 0. That means nearest 10 means only 1 0 will come. So 420. This is a round off figure. So 420 is the answer for this question. So 420 is the answer.